Africans are generally quite bad at saving money. According to statistics released by the Reserve Bank, South Africa has one of the very worst saving rates in the world. And with the festive season fast approaching, thousands of South Africans will be floored by unscrupulous marketers offering them products that they don't really need. One company has come up with an innovative way to save money. ADDaBIT. Well, this is an easy-to-use, safe and secure social saving platform that allows one to create a fund for a beneficiary and invite friends and family worldwide to contribute towards the fund, and has recently launched online crowdsourcing savings platform that allows contributors to share a fund using social media networks like Facebook and Twitter. The ADDaBIT application makes use of a Tier 2 banking platform to ensure the security of each fund. Now, joining us from our Pretoria studios is the CEO of ADDaBIT, Michael Griffin. A very good morning to you, Michael. Thank you for joining us.
Morning, Evan. How are you?
I'm very good today, Michael. Just give us the broad strokes. How does the app work?
Well, it's very simple, and we aim for it to be simple. You go online, you register. Once you've registered, you create a beneficiary. The beneficiary can be your mom, your dad, your son, your aunt, your uncle, and then you create a fund for that individual, and then you share that fund with your friends and family to help you achieve the saving goals that you set out for them.
Now, safety is always the main discussion point when we talk about online money. How safe is it, and what guarantees are there?
Well, we make use of a Tier 2 banking platform on the background, and we've built a really nice user interface on top of that. So it is exceptionally secure. And in terms of the funds, we've partnered with a company called FFG, and they've been in the financial industry for 30 years. And so together with them, we make sure that the funds on your long-term funds get invested at Investec. So your funds are safe, the system's safe, and really we just want to encourage people to change their habits and save towards the what-ifs that happen down the line that we don't always know what to expect.
Instant gratification, that's where we live in South Africa. How do we change that?
For sure. Well, I think it's an educational process. I think people need to be taught that you can't always have something that you want right now. And I also think, there's a form of achievement that if you can work towards something, and that's where ADDaBIT comes in, because it enables you to create a fund and watch that fund and monitor it and see how the fund's growing. Let's say it's a tennis racket fund, and you're able to contribute $100 a month from your pocket money, and your friends and family contribute maybe at Christmas and birthday times, and maybe your aunts and uncles if they think you've done well at school, and then you can actually see how that fund grows. And that kind of keeps reinforcing that you're on the right track. And then everybody gets to share in the excitement once you've reached the fund, and the fund's now 100%, and you can go and get whatever it is that you're saving for.
The initial reaction from South Africans to this application, what has it been like?
Look, we've had some great uptake, especially in environments where people are raising money for good causes. We have a charity page project who's got 250 riders riding the 94/7 to raise money for Page Project. So that's been a great application for us. We've had many South Africans look at Christmas presents, birthdays, cars. First 18th birthday cars are quite a high segment of our funds, as well as university fees and educational funds. So we definitely see there is an uptake, and we are able to assist people using our platform to achieve their goals, should they be inclined to want to save towards something they really need.
How can people in rural South Africa and rural parts of the world access your application?
Well, for now, the app is purely a web-based app, and we're working on doing Apple and Android apps that are embedded on the phones. So these individuals just need to get to some kind of internet connectivity to make use of it. We're also looking at a USSD application, which will enable people just to use a normal cell phone to interact on the platform. So there are some exciting things happening, but obviously from our side we needed to try and get the core app as running as quickly as possible, and that unfortunately today is all web-based.
And the investment elements to it, are you working with investment companies?
Yeah, we work with Investec at this point in time. So the investment funds will go over to Investec, and so there's good growth for the individuals putting funds into that environment. And you know, sometimes the funds aren't long enough to invest the money. So you've got a birthday in 4 months' time, and so those funds don't grow, you know, with interest or anything like that. But what they do is they definitely enable other people to help you get to where you want to be. And you know, we all know that many hands makes light work. So that core focus for us is quite key, and that's why we brought on the social media sharing component, because it really does enable you to spread the word throughout your community.
Michael, thank you very much for joining us. Helping you save.
Thank you.
Helping you, an app that helps you save. It's what much needed here in South Africa. It's called ADDaBIT. Michael is the CEO of ADDaBIT. Yes, we all need to save a little bit more in South Africa. It helps our country. It helps to build infrastructure. It helps our economy. We need to save. We need to learn how to save. Anyhow, let's move on now and have a look at the weather. Drought conditions continue in the northern parts here of Southern Africa. It's the outlook is not looking good as well. Time for update. Yeah, that's a quick look at the weather outlook around the continent. I can tell you a quick cricket update. South Africa doing quite well. They're well on top at the moment. 126 for the loss of 5 wickets. We're about an hour after, just more than an hour after lunch there. They've struck quite quickly after lunch as well. So South Africa look well on top at the moment. 126 for 5. But I can tell you that is a very dodgy wicket that they're playing on in Mohali. So batting loss is going to be very difficult for the Proteas. We'll be back at the top of the hour, 10 o'clock, with another news update with Elvis and the team. We'll see you then.
The road to greatness is not an easy one. It's rough, tough, and full of barriers. And there's only one way to master it. Never, ever stop.